Welcome back to the channel. It looks like Duquan will be going ahead with his plan, and that means we're going to see, or very likely to see, a new coin, and this will be TERRA Classic. He's already calling it TERRA Classic. So you're probably wondering what happens next. What does the future look like for TERRA Classic? Will this coin disappear, or will we see it pump? Now, I have something very exciting to tell you guys, and it's probably going to make a lot of you happy. But first, let's look at the tokenomics, then we're going to get into price action, and I'm going to tell you why this could explode. And I'm going to relate it to a project that we all know about, and a few projects that we know about. Is TERRA Classic going to become a meme coin? Well, that's a subject for another day, but let's get straight into it. So we know that the total supply has increased dramatically. We're just under $7 trillion. The current market cap is $880 million, which is actually quite impressive considering that this, really should be at zero at the moment. It's not, and I believe this will continue to grow. I think we could actually see a scenario where we go back up to $60-70 billion market cap, or maybe even beyond that, right? And I'm going to tell you how that can happen and why that will happen. So TERRA Classic. What do people do? Will people buy the new coin, or will they just start pumping money into TERRA Classic instead? I think people are going to speculate on this coin, and this could become the next Dogecoin, the next Shiba Inu, the next SafeMoon. Even though SafeMoon, obviously we know what has happened to that project as of recent, but I think this is where people are going to start putting their money, because everybody wants to become a millionaire overnight, which is why we're seeing an $800 million market cap for a project that is pretty much collapsed, right? Why are people still putting money in? So let me show you two scenarios that could happen. Number one, as you can see, we saw a pump on the 13th of May, and then we quickly saw price move back down to the upside, to the downside. Now, as long as the market, the overall market remains as it is, which is fairly stagnant, or continues to move to the upside, then we're not going to see much movement on TERRA Classic. We could see something like this, right, where price will just continue to range. Maybe at some point we get a pump up to this area here, and then we go back down, and then we just see this until one day we just explode out, right? And this explosion in value will either tie to some kind of fundamental data related to the actual project, or it could be the overall market making its move back to the upside. So that could be Bitcoin breaking out, that could be Ethereum breaking out, right? So the overall market breaking out, and then Terra Luna could follow suit, right? So that's scenario one. Then scenario two is actually the same, but not quite. So we could see price absolutely explode, right? So I'm talking maybe over 20,000%. We could have a week or two of just upside momentum constantly, right? So we just see price going up, 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 up. Obviously, I'm not going to zoom out the whole chart, guys, but let's pretend this is 10 cents or $1 or so. And let's say that bullish momentum lasts for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden collapse, right? That's the two scenarios that I envision for this project, which is why a lot of you guys have to be extremely careful with TERRA Classic and even the new coin that comes out, because that's what we can see happen. The way I see this is, people are seeing this almost like an expensive lottery ticket, but at least they have the chance of actually winning the lottery, right? So that's what I envision. But as it stands, guys, the price will be closely tied to Bitcoin and the overall market, as you guys should already know. When Bitcoin sneezes, the whole market catches a cold. So we're gonna have to see what happens. I'm gonna keep you guys up to date with price action. I think maybe on the official launch of that new token, maybe we see price pump to this area here, or even higher, and then maybe starts to settle down. Of course, depends on the overall market. There's going to be a lot of opportunities here to make a lot of money, but just remember to trade safe, guys. And remember, literally remember what happened a few weeks ago, and remember that can happen again. So the people that are watching this video now, if you already have entries in at this area, I think this is a bottom, but we'll have to see. I guess if you're watching this now, congratulations. You know, you're literally at the start. But the people that will stumble across this video a few months from now or even years from now, just be careful, because you could literally be at the end of the queue, right? So imagine, and the best way to understand this is, let's go all the way back out. In fact, I'm going to go on a monthly time frame. Let's go on a monthly time frame, and I just want to show you guys the wrong chart. Let's just show you guys another chart of what I'm talking about. So let's say, again, the people that bought at $18 or even $33, they would have had time to take profit along the way, maybe even be at break even. They may have a tiny bit on their portfolio, and then you come along and buy at $118, or you buy in at, let's say, $90, or you literally bought in last week or 2 weeks ago. Guess what? Wipeout. So we could see this whole process repeat again with TERRA Classic. But remember, guys, trade safe, understand the fundamentals, and remember, even though it looks like a get-rich-quick scheme, a lot of people will lose a lot of money on what's about to unfold. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next with TERRA Classic, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen with that new Luna coin. If you want to stay up to date with all my new up-to-date fundamental and technical data on Luna, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice, so always do your own research. Click the link in my description and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. And until the next update, guys, seize the day.